What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode on the JSano Fan Server. And today we need to really sort out our food issue. Today, as we noticed in the last episode, we were running very low on food, so I kind of need to get our food going. I went around and found a few more melons to kind of keep me surviving, but we need to kind of decide what the hell we're going to do. So I want to really continue building the house and where we were last episode, but I feel like food is an issue. So I need to focus a tiny bit on food as well. So where did I have any? I didn't have any spare iron, did I? No, I do have some spare iron down here, so I'll grab that. Let's create a hoe so we can get some farming going. We'll do that, and let's might as well grab, where was it? This stuff, and let's chuck that in the furnace, and that'll get cooking. So we need to go find sun starting to go down. I do need to say thank you for all the comments that were on the last episode. A few of them helped, especially Nexia. Actually, Nexia really helped with the fighting. How I was like spam clicking, and apparently that's changed. So now that it deals less damage when you spam click, so you're supposed to like, kind of like click, and then when you see kind of the sword pop back up straight, I think that's when you're supposed to like click again. So you have to wait, kind of like, it's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, like a second pretty much, or just under a second per click or so. So that's good to know now, so we can actually fight things now. There's the beacon there, so that's where people are living. There's someone else. Oh, someone else is living just over here. We got a neighbor over there. We're going to be living just over in here. But I need to find food. So what we might have to do is get planting for some wheat. I've got 2 bits of seeds now. I know there's some water just over here. So I think this is what I'm going to have to start dealing with, is the water here. So let's get these shears and let's clear out this area here, because it seems like this is what I'm going to be using, is this little bit here. I am lagging a tiny bit, which is a bit of annoying. The server, for some reason, is probably a bit laggy for me today. Probably might be due to the time I'm playing. Maybe it might not be great for the server or whatever. I do have my other monitor plugged in at the moment, so that that will be causing a tiny bit of lag. I've got something rendering in the background, so that's also probably another link to the lag. So sorry if this episode seems probably a tiny bit more laggy than usual. It's just due to I'm on a schedule and I'm trying to follow that schedule. I'm going to sleep since I have the opportunity to sleep, since no one else is on the server at the moment. And what we're going to do is straight away, it'll get rid of that rain. That's twice that's rain. I've been on the server for not that long, and every time it's got close to night, it started raining, so that's annoying. I thought that was like someone standing there for a second, like some sort of ghost or something, which don't exist in this game, but it would be kind of cool if they did, actually, in a way. But we'll clear this area. This will turn into our farmland area, because we got all this water here. So I might even start filling in this area a tiny bit, and we turn it into, I guess, some sort of farmland or some sort of thing. I don't know. We'll make something of it. How much dirt do I have? I don't have a lot, so let's just grab that. I do have torches, which is good. They are important. So let's place the cobble down here, because I'm gonna need to get rid of this depth, and then let's just place a torch here, and in here, here, and here. Maybe one there as well. So what we're going to do is, how wide is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wide. I'm not entirely sure of how to do this. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, sorry about that. I had my mum knocking on the door. I needed to answer her, so she had to ask me a few questions, that was all. But sorry about that, and we'll get back to building this. So I need to do like some sort of farmland, so we're going to get this going here, and I need to have some sort of pathway, I think, that's going to run down the middle here, and we'll get it all nice and going. So we'll have plants growing here, And then I want plants growing on this side as well. so we can get some, because then we've got natural water here, so we might as well turn this into some sort of natural sort of farmland. So we'll break that because they'll need to grow. We'll place not that there. I need to place a torch and maybe do another row of stuff. Let's see, if we do this, just kind of like clear that out a tiny bit, just gives me a few more blocks. And we'll do this. How many more do I have left? I don't have many more. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to stop it here and here. And we're not going to use this area here. So this area here can just get filled in. So now we kind of got a little area to grow some stuff. We're not going to have much food. So we need to get this going. And let's do that, I guess. And where did I put those 2 seeds? We'll get those seeds and we'll plant them there. We need to get a whole bunch more seeds, so let's start smashing some of these guys. And let's see if we can get some more seeds going, because I need a few more to get a farm going. Since I am completely starting from scratch here, I won't be using any of my materials that I've had in the past, so that's always the hard bit about these fresh starts, is that you always put yourself in a difficult situation where you're pretty poor when you start off and you don't really have any materials. So we'll go around bashing these. I need to get that seed there. Let's get rid of this. We got a few more seeds, that's good. It's always good to get a few seeds. Let's get these guys. And, oh, I heard a zombie then. It might mean we have a cave nearby, or just one of them lingering in the dark spots that we have around us. I swear this jungle seems more dense than they normally feel. So, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with new... Oh, there's that cow. How do I lead cows again? It's not by seed, is it? It's by wheat, that's right. So I need the wheat to lead this cow. So then we can start making a better food supply for ourselves. So that's always a good start. So we'll get rid of these. And we'll get that. There we go. We got 14 so far. That's not too bad. Feeling that lag now. I'm starting to anyway. Let's just get a few more. That's 16. We planted 2, so that's 18. So that's 18 pieces of wheat. We just need to get some more farmland going. And that, nothing special really, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So we have enough to plant all these guys right here. And let's do that. So that's all those. Let's try and get this whole area finished. It'd be nice to, because then I have at least the area finished. Then I don't have to really worry about it, and food will grow over time. Then I can kind of go back and focus on building again, because that's kind of what I want to focus on. I just don't have the time to do that, because we're starving to death slowly. So let's try and get some more seeds. But I do actually have a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about besides Minecraft, actually. And that is, I got 2 very big sounds or pieces of news to announce. One of them is that my parents actually bought a dog. So I actually have a new dog in the house. We haven't had a pet for quite some time. It's been about 5-6 years since we've had a pet. So my parents went and bought a Maltese Shih Tzu cross or whatever, and it's a very adorable little dog. I think they decided to call her Daisy. She's really small. She's like the runt of the pack, but we got a new dog, which is really exciting. And you know, I haven't had a pet for ages, so it's always nice to kind of have flashbacks to having pets again. So it's quite a lot of fun having a pet. So she's taken up a bit of my time as well recently, because you know, she's so cute and adorable that it's kind of hard not to give her the attention. But the other big amount of news, which is probably the bigger set of news, is I will be moving house. My parents actually bought a new house, and we will be moving sometime mid-year. So I think the settlement date is sometime in the end of Feb, I think. So we'll be moving in probably mid-year, because I think my parents wanted to do a tiny bit of renovations to the house as well. So, but that's one of the really big news, and it's a much bigger room, not like this little cupboard that I live in now, which is fantastic because it means that I have more recording space, and it's much more brighter. This room is really dark. I've noticed since I started doing the face cam that it's really hard to record, to get the right lighting in this room, just because of the way it's designed. Like, it has the one window at the back, but that window doesn't let in really any light, and then I have my natural light from the actual room light or the TV or the lamp here, but it just, I don't know, it's just not, doesn't seem bright enough sometimes, especially with the face cam. Face cam's a bit weird, I've noticed. So yeah, so we'll be moving eventually, which is great, which means probably sometime in the mid-year there might be a small dip in videos for a few weeks. I'm not sure how long. Just depends on the internet situation of the swap over. Because this house will keep internet until we move out, but then I don't think it will take my dad a while to set the internet up at the new place, because I don't think it has it, like, the cable connection, so they'll need to install that and call up Telstra to come and connect it up or whatever, so that could take a while, which won't be too bad. Like, during the, we got the moving process, it'll take me a certain amount of time to set up, and then obviously, we have, the internet issue, so it could be a week or two where there might not be any videos. So hopefully, what I'll try and do is I'll try and record a whole bunch of content before the move, so that you guys won't be missing any content, since I'm trying to make it so you guys don't miss any content anymore now. But there could be a few videos here or there that could be missing due to the move, but hopefully that's not the case. And I need one more, don't I? Yes, I need one more. One seed to grow a whole bunch more wheat. Was that going to be the magical one that was going to give me a seed? There's some here. There we go, we got a seed there. Oh, we got two actually, that's fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll plant that there, and let's get a chest built. And let's just like move a chest over here just for like farming or something. I wasn't really going to leave a farm here, but this will just be a temp farm for now, because we kind of need just an area to leave our farming utensils and stuff like that. So that can stay there. It's about to come nighttime once again, which is always fantastic in this game. Let's do that. How do I have any armor? I don't have any armor. I might want to look into armor. We've got 14 there, that's giving me 20. Let's create some armor, shall we? So, let's do the chest piece. Let's do the pants, shall we? And then let's do the helmet. And then I got boots, which I won't have enough for. So now we just got a whole bunch of armor, which will protect us during the night. But I'm too much of a coward. We're going to sleep the night away once again. Whilst no one's on the server, we might as well take advantage of that situation. And we'll get some more food going, which is fantastic. But now I can also look at slightly building some more, I think. I'm more concerned about food at the moment, so food's an issue. I'm going to keep these blocks here. I'm not sure what these blocks are going to stay as. I was originally going to use oak logs for this, but I'm thinking I might keep them as jungle, since we are in the jungle. We'll kind of blend them more in again, and like the roof I think I'll make out of like leaves or something to kind of blend it back into like nature or whatever, so it just looks like a big hedge, like, or something, I don't know, just some sort of nature-ish sort of look. But I needed to get down this tree, because this tree is kind of in the way of the design, which is a bit of a shame, because and I don't want the house to be so symmetrical, so this end could be different maybe. But then this end will be like 1, 2, 3, and then we'll obviously have another window symmetrical on this side, like so. And then we could go, like, was it like that? Yeah, it was like that. So these kind of have to be replaced with dirt or whatever, but then it kind of went like that. So then that's starting to make it look symmetrical, but I don't really want it to be symmetrical. But then also symmetry really does help with the layout build sometimes, make things so much easier. For a second I thought I did 3 and 2, which would have been a bit of an issue. But it's actually not too bad. Let's have a looky here. So what I could do is I can either keep this symmetrical, the center, and then run spines off it. So then a room goes that way and that way and that way. Or we can make it like a tower in the center or something, like a big tree comes out of the center, because we could do like a hedge sort of thing as the roof, and then we could have a big tree that comes through the center, like just kind of like one of these, but maybe like one wider, so it makes it a 3x3 instead of a 2x2, so then you can fit a ladder that goes up the center of it, and then you can climb out, and then reveals doors, and then yeah, that could be a way of doing it. I like that. Yeah, so maybe we should keep this symmetrical than the base, just to make the base a bit easier. So it means this tree needs to get cut out, this tree is going to get cut out, probably this tree as well. I need to connect that around, and then we can kind of build this top, which I'm starting to get leaves. So what I'll need to do is I need to cut down these trees off camera and build the rest of this, and then kind of encase it. I kind of want to do that off camera. So what I'm probably going to do, guys, is call the episode here. I know it hasn't been much, but it's been a bit of a talky one as well. I need to get a bit of progress going with this house now, so I can kind of get the tree idea going. Because what I want is I want this to just be like the main entrance, and then the tree is the way you get up, and then we'll have like kind of like similar to the other house, like cabins and stuff in the trees, like that's the idea. So but this is just the main entrance area to that area. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So as usual, thank you all for watching, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So see you later, guys.